deportation.
I can't hear you guys. Education.
Not deportation.
Education.
Not deportation.
That's all, period. So why are we here? We're here for justice. So no justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
Y'all better get ready to demand this justice that we rightfully deserve. All right, y'all. All right, we're gonna go through a couple other ones. So I say la poli, la migra. Y'all say la misma porquería. La poli, la migra. 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 Okay, sorry, y'all. I'm kind of rusty. I haven't done one in a minute. But I really hope that all you guys are full of energy and full of passion and full of rage right now, because we're going to rock down and we're going to demand what is right for our dreamers out here. If you're not a dreamer, or if you know nobody that is a dreamer, or you are a dreamer, I just hope you guys remember and remind yourselves of why we are here today and how this government has really been playing with our feelings. And we gotta demand this justice that we rightfully deserve. No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
Entonces, la poli, la migra. La poli, la migra. La poli, la migra. I can't hear you guys. La poli, la migra. Okay.
Miguelito! ¡Me llamo Miguelito!
How you guys doing? Are you guys here or not? What we want? What we want?
Justice!
Justice! What we want?
Justice!
When do we want? What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want? What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want?
Now!
Let's clap for Martin, that's coming here from West Side Community Organization. Let's clap very strongly. Let's hear what he has to say. Martin, can you come here and speak? Let's clap more strong for him. Let's bring some energy here.
Bienvenidos a mi barrio.
Welcome to our neighborhood. My name is Martín Hernández. Soy parte de la organización comunitaria del oeste el oeste al lado del St. Paul. I'm with the West Side Community Organization. I'm on the board. We do work on housing justice, police abolition, fighting for better development, equitable development. Luchamos para justicia en la vivienda, también trabajamos contra la policía en las prisiones y también para el desarrollo de bienes raíces equitable. 50 years ago was, for those of you who are old enough like me to remember, it was the Chicano moratorium in East Los Angeles where I grew up. Hace 50 años del moratorio chicano contra la guerra de la Vietnam en el este de Los Angeles, donde yo crecí. It was a protest against the Vietnam War, but mainly it was a protest that, compared to the population of the United States, there was a large percentage of Chicanos being killed in Vietnam. Era una protesta contra la guerra en Vietnam, pero también particularmente era una protesta porque en comparación de la porcentaje de los chicanos en los Estados Unidos, los chicanos estaban muriendo más en la guerra de Vietnam. Today we have a war against immigrants, and not just Latino immigrants, but immigrants from Asia, Africa, immigrants from all over the world. La gente que quiere vivir en los Estados Unidos, que necesita sus derechos. Today we have a war. Hoy tenemos una guerra contra la... I'm confused if I spoke Spanish or English. Hoy es una guerra contra los inmigrantes, no solamente inmigrantes de México o de Latinoamérica, pero contra todo el mundo. De Asia, de África, y también yo veo que somos juntos, luchando contra la misma cosa, por los derechos de los inmigrantes. El capital puede mover a cualquier país, y por eso la razón de las personas de inmigrantes está viniendo aquí. Money and capital can move anywhere around the world, but that's why the immigrants are moving here. But the United States says, no, we don't want you, but they want our labor, they want us to work for cheap, in order to make money for the big corporations and the big bosses. Los Estados Unidos no quieren los inmigrantes aquí, pero sí queremos nuestro trabajo de no paguen mucho para beneficiar las corporaciones grandes y los jefes que controlan los Estados Unidos. Y por eso estamos aquí luchando por eso. That's why we're here fighting for you. Our community is majority immigrant. Nuestra comunidad es muchos inmigrantes, no solamente en Latinoamérica, tenemos Somali, tenemos gente Hmong, tenemos muchas personas viviendo aquí. Creo que también tenemos personas de Irlanda. We probably have some people from Ireland too. But we're here for you. I want to welcome you to come to here in this neighborhood. We appreciate you being here, and we're here for the fight as well. Estamos diciendo bienvenidos ustedes para estar aquí. Gracias por venir a nuestra comunidad. Estamos aquí en la lucha por ustedes y también por toda la gente que vive aquí, todos los inmigrantes. Gracias. Chicano Power. Chicano Power.
Okay, todos, everybody give it up one more time for him. I want to acknowledge the fact, reconocer que estamos en Dakota land. We are in Dakota land. So I want us to acknowledge that, and I also want us to acknowledge that this is a West Side community. So let's give it up for them for giving us a space to meet at. I hope you all acknowledge that before this used to be actual Dakota land, and it wasn't until literally they came and terrorized the natives and took it out, and that's where a lot of immigrants came in. But we need to acknowledge and affirm the fact that this is Dakota land that we are walking on right now. I just want y'all to affirm that and know it is historical and it is written down. ¿Cómo estamos? How are we? Okay, so I'm gonna give y'all. Where's Victor?
Les voy a leer un poema. I'm gonna read you all a poem. It's not done yet. It's in process. It's en proceso. And I'll try to finish it in a freestyling way. My body is illegal. My body is illegal. Illicit to your soul, disgust swallowed by your throat. Stop covering your loath towards our people. We know our brown skin shivers here down your lighter skin. My body is illegal. The way shooting someone down the desert is illegal. See, my body is illegal. The way your fingertips caress innocent skin, traumatizing the very pure, is illegal. Mi cuerpo es ilegal. The way you taint your fingers with children's innocence, you know what I'm talking about. My body is illegal. The way you break into homes, separating another family member, sending him to a country, to a place where their life might be at stake, is illegal. See, my body is illegal. The way you savor our fresas and our tacos, humiliating that very sacred ground that we are in. See, my cuerpo es ilegal. The cara de nopal que cargo con orgullo es ilegal. Because the bright colors and trenzas threaten your very soul. See, my mouth is illegal. As it speaks centuries of resistance, emphasizing every lie and trauma that we've encountered. See, my hands are illegal. The way we pick your fruits and the way that you savor our delicious food. See, my feet, my legs are illegal because the way that we keep continuing and walking every single step of the way, fighting for a better tomorrow, is what you don't want. See, let me say this again. My body is illegal. My body is illegal. My body is illegal to the United States of America because I just want a better future for myself. I just want a better tomorrow. And see, what they call illegal is not really illegal because the things that they are doing is illegal. See, I am undocumented. I am a human. I am a human. I am not illegal. And if you want me to be illegal, then you should start looking at yourself in the mirror. So as y'all can see, the last part isn't done yet. Pero as we stand here, aquí en donde estamos, quiero que nos acordemos que esta lucha no nomás es para nosotros que somos DACA, no nomás para las personas que somos DED o nomás para las personas que son TPS. It's not just a fight for a permanent solution for our dreamers, for our TPS holders, for our DED holders. It's not that. It's legalization for all, and more or less, it's to people to acknowledgement of our humanity. The fact that we do deserve to vote. The fact that we do deserve to have a job and keep our children next to us. So as we fight today and as we continue today, I want y'all to really keep in mind que esta lucha no solo para nosotros, it's for our children. It's for our sisters and brothers and every undocumented person that's going to come to the United States, because you know what? This is native land that is continued by immigration, by immigrants, and that is what makes it beautiful. Así que sigan luchando. And be loud, be loud, be loud, and be clear. So when I say no justice, no justice, no justice, no justice. When I say fuck 12, you say chinga la migra. Fuck 12. Fuck 12. Fuck 12. sorry. I know I'm talking a lot. But I want to thank Victor's truck because we have a sound system, so let's give it up for Victor. Let's give it up for the marshals. They're wearing yellow vests. They're going to keep us safe. They're going to keep us safe too. I forgot the name, I'm sorry. Let's also give it up for everyone that made this possible. And let's just give it up. Oh, wait. Let's give it up for everyone that's here and for this space in West St. Paul. Let's thank everyone and let's thank la comunidad because this is, at least this is not my barrio. So I want to say thank you for that.
We're gonna get ready to march. A few minutes.
Sí.
All right, can everybody start coming up in the street? We about to walk these streets.
I just want to say one thing. We are all going to stay behind the white van. So do not go in front of the white van because your safety, your safety is in between the people with the vests like mine and the cars that we have here to follow you and put in front, okay?
Entonces nomás asegúrense que estén atrás de la van blanca, por favor. Y adentro de las personas de que están en amarillo. Gracias.
Y'all ready? Whose streets? 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 La poli, la mira. La poli, la mira. La poli, la mira. La poli, la mira. What do we want? 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 When immigrants are under attack, what do we do? When immigrants are under attack, what do we do? When brown lives are under attack, what do we do? When black lives are under attack, what do we do? When brown lives are under attack, what do we do? When immigrants are under attack, what do we do? When brown lives are under attack, what do we do? When black lives are under attack, what do we do? When immigrant lives are under attack, what do we do? When black lives are under attack, what do we do? What do we want? Justice. What do we want? Now. What do we want? Justice. What do we want? Now. What do we want? Justice. What do we want? Now. If they don't get it, shut it down. If they don't get it, shut it down. If they Let me do the Minnesota presente.
El pueblo unido. El pueblo unido. El pueblo unido.
All right, when I say, can you guys spread up a little bit? Sorry, we don't want y'all to be too close to there. When I say Minnesota, y'all say presente. And then at the end we say, no hago por mi gente. Make sure you guys are stretching the march. You guys are too close together. Stretch it out. No justicia. No justicia. No justicia. No justicia. No justicia. No justicia. Okay, when I say Minnesota, y'all say presente. Minnesota. Minnesota. Now I want y'all to say, no hago por mi gente. Minnesota. Minnesota. No hago por mi gente. Minnesota. Minnesota. No hago por mi gente.
Presente. Presente.
Yo lo hago por mi gente.
I do it for my people.
Yo lo hago por mi gente.
Minnesota. Minnesota. Minnesota.
Presente.
I do it for my people.
Yo lo hago por mi gente.
Minnesota.
Presente.
Minnesota.
Presente.
I do it for my people.
Yo lo hago por mi gente.
Minnesota.
Presente.
Minnesota.
Presente.
I do it for my people.
Yo lo hago por mi gente.
Minnesota.
Presente.
Minnesota.
Presente.
I do it for my people.
Yo lo hago No killer cops, no KKK, no racist USA. 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 No killer cops.
No killer cops, no KKK. Racist USA.
Okay, y'all, so when I say brown is beautiful, brown is powerful, brown is who we are. Fuck brown, brown,
Beautiful.
brown,
It's powerful.
brown is who we are.
Fuck 12.
Brown,
It's beautiful.
brown,
It's powerful.
brown is who we are.
Fuck 12.
Brown,
It's beautiful.
brown,
It's powerful.
brown is who we are.
Fuck 12.
Brown,
It's beautiful.
brown,
It's powerful.
brown is who we are.
Fuck 12.
Brown,
It's beautiful.
brown,
It's powerful.
brown is who we are.
Fuck 12.
Blood,
It's beautiful.
blood,
It's powerful.
blood is who we are.
Fuck 12.
Blood,
It's beautiful.
blood,
It's powerful.
blood is who we are.
Fuck 12.
Native, native,
It's beautiful.
native is who we are. Fuck 12. Native, native,
It's powerful.
native
It's who we are.
fuck 12. When I say fuck 12, y'all say chinga la migra. Fuck 12,
Chinga la migra.
fuck 12,
Chinga la migra.
fuck 12,
Chinga la migra.
fuck 12.
Chinga la migra.
When I say fuck, y'all say 12. Fuck 12, fuck 12, fuck 12, fuck 12, fuck 12, fuck 12. La poli, la migra. La poli, la migra.
La misma porquería.
La poli, la migra.
La misma porquería.
La misma porquería.
La misma porquería.
La poli, la migra.
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 La misma porquería.
¿Qué queremos?
Justicia.
¿Cuándo lo queremos?
Ahora.
¿Qué queremos?
Justicia.
¿Cuándo lo queremos?
Ahora.
What do we want?
Justice.
What do we want?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
What do we want?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
What do we want?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
What do we want?
Now.
¿Qué queremos?
Justicia.
¿Cuándo lo queremos?
Ahora.
¿Qué queremos?
Justicia.
¿Cuándo lo queremos?
Ahora.
What do we want?
Justice.
What do we want?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
What do we want?
Now.
When immigrant rights are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up like that.
Black lives are under attack. What do we do? Stand up like that. What do we do? Stand up like that. What do we do?
you ever want to...
What do we want? poli, la migra.
La misma porquería.
La 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 poli, la migra.
La misma porquería. La misma porquería. La misma porquería.
shut this shit down. Boots, boots, boots on the ground. We're here to shut this shit down. Boots, boots, boots on the ground. We're here to shut this shit down. Cause whose streets is it?
Our street.
Whose street?
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 Our street.
Whose street? Whose street?
Our street.
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 Period. They better know that. Let's do something so that the police officers can hear us. Let's do one more chant, y'all. All right. No killer cops, no KKK, no racist USA. 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 What's up? El pueblo jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido.
Can y'all hear me?
Can y'all hear her?
Yeah? Okay, I'm right here. I don't know if you guys can see. Okay, sorry. Okay, so can y'all still hear me right now? Okay, so the reason why we're here is because we are at Senator Tina Smith's office, which is right here to my right, your left. So if you guys don't know, the U.S. House last summer, I believe in June, they passed a piece of legislation called the Dream and Promise Act, which would protect DACA recipients, TPS holders, and DED holders. So now it is up to the senators to pass a similar bill protecting that same group. So our goal is to demand that Senator Tina Smith, her office is right there, and Senator Amy Klobuchar, along with the other 48 senators, to do the same thing. Because DACA recipients are sick and tired of having to wait. There are broken promises. Donald Trump said that he cares for DACA recipients, that he's not going to come for us, but guess what? He did. And you know what? That pissed me off. So I'm tired. We are tired. So we have to make noise. This is the first of many actions at Tina Smith's office. Here's Angelica.
Before we start, antes de que empecemos, we are doing a chalk art demonstration in Tina's office. Vamos a hacer una demostración con tizas en el piso. is if we can have 18 volunteers, si podemos tener 18 voluntarios that are willing to do the art with our artists over there, if anyone is willing to help, preferably black or brown folks. Vengan acá, por favor. Los invitamos. Come and help us. Thank you. Let's give it up for us. Give it up for everyone that's coming. Y mientras el arte va a ser hecho, queremos invitar a nuestro hermano Jesús. Jesús, are you here? Jesús. El primo Jesús está aquí.
Remember, Jesus is everywhere.
Yes, Jesús. Okay, well, we'll come back to that. Sorry. Yeah, okay.
So now we're going to give it up to this person, Francisco from Brown Beret. He's going to speak a little bit about movement or speak anything from his heart. Just give it up for him and leave it, let the energy here.
Mi gente! My people! Mi gente! El pueblo está presente. Y cuando el pueblo está presente, when everybody's here and present, it makes an impact. We came here today to stand on some shit. We came here today to say no more, no más. Because we can no longer deal with the conditions of this country. Black, brown people, colored people are endangered as we speak. So we are in a full state of emergency. I am here today representing the Brown Berets chapter in Minnesota. Please make some noise! We are here in solidarity with our indigenous brothers and sisters. We are here in solidarity with the community of St. Paul and Minneapolis. We are here in solidarity with the people of this country who want change. Today, as we speak, there is a moratorium in East Los Angeles where our movement was birthed in the 1960s. 69, I believe, to be particular. During this time, if you were a Chicano or a Chicana and they heard you speaking Spanish in class, they will put a cone on your head, make you sit on the corner, and make you look like a clown in front of the whole school, in front of the whole class. Then they would take you to the principal's office, bend you over,
please
and
make sure you don't
sexually
release
assault
any
you with a
pictures publicly that could get
wooden,
artists in trouble.
what do you call it? A paddle, and spank you with it. Well, we're here to say that those brothers and sisters are not forgotten. Because when they stood on this day, they were shot down by the sheriffs of East Los Angeles. I want to hear some noise for Ruben Salazar. That man was gunned down.
I think that's fine.
He was an innocent bystander. He was an activist.
Realistically, they probably won't get in any trouble, but I've been at marches where the police come in and say violent vandalism, and I don't want, especially with immigrants, they could really...
I want to give a big shout out to everybody who made efforts to be here right now as we speak. You are not slept on. You are not forgotten. You matter. I want to give a big shout out to MIRAC. A big shout out for the brother that owns this van that's projecting my voice right now. And everybody who made this movement possible today. Because this is not just today. This is forever! Que viva MIRAC! Que viva la causa! Woo!
Let's give it up, power! Power to the people, always. Power to the people. Now I want to come and invite a person who has been released from ICE. Fuck ICE, by the way. He was released a week ago. He has been held for a year. And he's a DACA recipient with prior convictions. I want you guys to give it up for Kenji. Just give it up for him. because he has a lot of things to say. Okay, fuck ICE, fuck police, fuck crowd.
Hi everybody, my name is Kenji. I'm a DACA recipient, and yes, it's true. I was just released about a week ago after a very fucking long fight, with these people. And I just want to say that it's fascinating to see that there is people that are aware of the immigration process and the immigration problem. I've seen it firsthand, up close, the racism about the system, the bias choosing of who gets to stay here, who doesn't. And honestly, we need more education for immigration. We need to be more aware of what's going on. A lot of people don't really understand the rights of the immigrant. Many of us, I grew up with my mom saying, you can't go outside, you could get in trouble, stuff like that. And honestly, I'm proud to be here today to tell you a little bit about my experience. I was picked up by ICE about exactly a year ago on the 28th. They picked me up, and I quote, on a fugitive operation. The stuff that they said about me was very racially profiling me. Okay, which way? Okay. Sounds good. But like I was saying, because of my tattoos and because I'm a Mexican male, they said I'm a gang member. My tattoos are related with narco trafficking, that world, and it was just all very saddening because, I've never been associated with any gangs or anything related for. I'm a young father, and I got a lot going on for myself, for my kids, which is why I chose to fight these people to where I couldn't no more. And to be honest, it was a miracle that I won the bond appeal and was released. I seen my kid today, and I was super happy because it was just for him that I chose to stay strong, just because I grew up without a father and with very, very minimal parental, somebody with me to guide me through the process of being a parent, especially a young parent. Today I want to scream and let everybody know and the whole world know my strong view on ICE, and it's fuck ICE and fuck what they're doing. And somebody needs to tell them that the shit that they're doing is wrong. It's fucked up. And we need a louder voice for this immigration process, for the advocacy for immigration, just because there is a lot of good people detained right now. There is a lot of smart people, intelligent people detained right now, going back to their country, and that's very saddening because they could contribute to the world out here, to this country, to make it big and stronger and better, because that's what this country was built on, just diversity. Another thing, it's if anybody would like to know more about my case, I will gladly pass you my Facebook and we can converse more about that. But I just want to say too, somebody needs to call these people out too on the abuse of power that they have. The government put something on me called a stay of execution, and they went far and beyond to keep me detained for a whole year. I was, honestly, with a heavy heart, I say I was ready to tap out, just send me back to my country, because I could not do the detention stuff anymore. I'm a young father, and my kids are always on my mind, and striving to be better for them is always constantly on my mind. I want you guys today to just spread the word and let everybody know that it's fuck ICE and release all the detainees, because we're not going to stop until they are free. Thank you very much.
Give it up, give it up, give it up! Thank you so much for sharing your story. It's just like unacceptable that how they held people in cages and kids and putting kids in cages and abusing them, not only mentally but physically, sexually, and that's not acceptable, because if it would be a white child, if it would be a white human, it would be different, the treatment. Where we saw they put a bunch of Somali immigrants inside of the airplane, left in 40 hours just to arrive in Somalia. That's unacceptable. We're not here as immigrants. We did not left our country We did not left our language. We did not left our land to be in a place just to be mistreated. We're here for a better opportunity. We're here for a better solution. We're here because we're tired of suffering in some place somehow. So when we are here just working, trying to a better opportunity, because maybe back home we're suffering through gangs or suffering through abuse, we're just here for a better opportunity. We are not criminals. We're just here for a better opportunity. And I think that we are not illegal. This land, this native land, this land was built up for us immigrants. This land is built up for us. So fuck ICE, fuck the police, fuck all of them. Because we found them, we wouldn't be here. We found the immigrants, and then none of these will be here right now. So now I want you guys to give it up to this person who also is a black immigrant who has been done so much to MIRAC. Just give it up now for Daisy, and let's give it up to her.
Hello, hello. How y'all doing? You have so much energy. Where do you get that?
So I'm gonna read something that I wrote back in 2012. Oh no, not 2012, 2018. When we had the Free Our Future March, and that was when people found out that children were being separated from their families at the border, and they still are to this day, by the way. It's called More Than 9 Digits, and the 9 digits refers to a social security number, by the way. Yeah. Okay. 9 digits and a little bit of melanin is all it takes for someone to be called an alien, criminal, thug, illegal. 9 digits. People throw these words around in hopes to bring us down. Laws are created to make life difficult for undocumented immigrants, but we always find ways to prosper in hostile environments. From this day forward, I have decided to be my own storyteller. I will no longer live a silent death as I watch others define who I am. I am more than 9 digits. I no longer want to be a poster child or placed on a pedestal lifted by the rest of the undocumented community who are left behind because of the rigid parameters of DACA and the destruction of DAPA. I am no better than my fellow DACA recipient who has been to jail or an undocumented person with a high school education. We need to end the narrative of bad immigrant versus good immigrant. This method of conquer and divide pins us against each other when we should come together as one and fight institutions that terrorize our communities, from the police to ICE. I, as a black immigrant, can't pick and choose which institution I want to fight because I'm black and I'm an immigrant. So when I see the black and brown communities bickering against each other, that's not doing anything. We're literally doing the job of the system by holding us back. I encourage us all from this day forward to be our brothers, sisters, neighbors, and strangers' keeper. Our silence and complacency allowed an institution like ICE to arise and function like the Gestapo of Nazi Germany. Our demand needs to be loud and clear. First, abolish ICE and any other institution used to exploit black and brown bodies. Second, legalization for all and not temporary protection status in the form of DACA. Because for us, as a DACA recipient, we have to constantly renew our DACA status every single 2 years. And y'all know what the Trump administration did. They changed that to 1 year. And then they also increased the fees. We have to pay $495 now every single year instead of every single 2 years, just so that we can continue to work and help provide for our families. That doesn't make sense. The separation of families does not only occur at the border. Families are being torn apart every day in the interior. We have failed people by forcing them to live in sanctuary locations for they fear the threat of deportation. The persecution immigrants face today contrasts from the words engraved on the Statue of Liberty, which reads, "Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free." The United States is meant to be a safe haven, but it is far from that when we decide to separate parents from their children and imprison families. Don't forget that we the people decide what a perfect union looks like. Do not listen to anyone who claims the Bible tells us to blindly follow the laws of the government. And I say this because a lot of politicians are Christians, and I am a Christian myself, and I like to call people out. Like, I'm not going to sit there and allow you to spill problematic rhetoric, and like I'm not going to do anything about that. No. So remember, the Pharisees used the law to persecute Jesus. The very same person Christian politicians revere was killed because he broke the law. Let that sink in. We are the creators of the laws, and we decide how we want to enforce the law. Things are the way they are for a reason. Nothing is done by accident. Everything that's going on in this world is done for a reason, because there are people who decided that that's what they wanted to happen. So the amount of black and brown people that are impacted by the criminal justice system, that's not an accident. There are laws that impact cities like Minneapolis. I come from the suburbs. Like the police they don't patrol the area as much as like Minneapolis or St. Paul. So there's a reason why things are happening. Lastly, legality is not synonymous with morality. Why are humanitarians facing long prison sentences for leaving water in the desert for people who are on the verge of death after making the long trek to the so-called land of the free, while Border Patrol agent Lonnie Swartz, who murdered 16-year-old Jose Antonio Elena Rodriguez, was found not guilty for his actions in ending a human life? Y'all should look up that story. Because Angelica and myself and other MIRAC members, we went to the border yesterday, or not yesterday, last year, and I learned about that story, and it's really sad. Please look it up. And I'll end by reading a Bible verse. Galatians 6 verse 9 says, "So let's not get tired of doing what is good. At just the right time, we will reap a harvest of blessing if we don't give up." Do not give up. DACA recipients, we need your help. We are getting tired, but we will be back. Tina Smith, I wish they were here in the office to hear us, but we're going to be back. Thank you.
As she has said, to all the DACA recipients, to all DED holders and TPS holders, remember, we need to fight together, and remember that this is legalization for all, not just for us. I'm a dreamer myself, not just for me or for Daisy, for all of us, and for our children, and for all the undocumented immigrants that will be coming to the United States soon. So up next, let's give it up for Paola. Paola is a DACA recipient from El Salvador, and her family is protected under TPS. So we can give it up for her.
Sorry, I wrote something down because I'm really bad with my words. Hi, my name is Paola. I am from El Salvador. I left El Salvador because my mom was scared for my life. My house where we live got broken into. The people that broke in had guns and machetes. They had those weapons pointed at our heads. That was the scariest moment of my life. Due to this violence that we faced, my mom had no choice but to bring me to the United States. I did not have a choice in this decision, neither did my mom. Just like any other parent, she was willing to do anything to keep me safe. I took a long journey of crossing 3 borders to make it here to the United States at the age of 11. When I arrived, I had to adjust to my new family members and to siblings, which was very hard. My mom had left El Salvador when I was 2 years old, so when I came here, it was like getting to know her all over again. The first difficulty I encountered was language barrier. I would say I was a fast learner, or at least that's what my teachers would tell me. The second difficulty was all the racist stuff I would hear from my classmates. And they would tell me to go back to Mexico, even though I'm not Mexican. People always assume that I'm a Mexican. I always faced xenophobia from Mexicans due to being Salvadorian. Through this time, I was undocumented, without truly knowing what that meant. When DACA was implemented, it became a lifesaver for me. DACA has given me the opportunity to go to college, to have a job, a driver's license, and to have my own place. However, it is not enough. I am tired of living with a temporary status that is used to play with my future. I am tired of living this fear. I want a permanent solution that does not include exchanging me for a border wall. I also come from a family that is protected under TPS. I live under this intersection of both programs. TPS has helped my mom have a stable job. She's been there at her job for over 10 years. It might not be the most glamorous job, but she's working hard, breaking her back to be able to provide for my younger sister and my brother. TPS has opened doors for my family, but as of lately, they're scared that they're going to take that away. They're scared that they're going to have to go back to a country where, sure, they might have family, but there's no jobs, or they might be able to get $2 or $3 a day.
El Salvador continues being a dangerous place due to different factors that the United States have contributed to. Just like DACA recipients, most TPS recipients view their country as their home. You cannot just ask people who have been here for decades to leave suddenly because they feel like kicking them out. One of the biggest dreams is to have my own bakery. I really love baking, and I would love to have a place where I can do that. I really dream of traveling the world. I want to experience new things, and I want to be able to see the world. These are my own dreams, and each DACA and TPS recipient has their own dreams as well. This life is too short for us to continue waiting on maybe getting a better solution for our immigration status. We don't just want a permanent solution, we demand it. So we can continue contributing in our own unique ways. Contributing does not just mean financially. We want to contribute with our creativity, our passion, our care, our talents. We want to continue helping make this country and this world a better place for everyone. No human is illegal, especially in stolen land. Stop separating our families, abolish ICE, and Black Lives Matter.
Thank you so much for speaking, Paola. That meant a lot. That means a lot for us. I know being here in front gives us some nervous, but it's very special to hear your story, which is similar to many of immigrants' stories. So thank you so much for sharing that. That means a lot for us. So now I want to invite someone who represents the Council of American Islamic Relations that endorsed the recent Pass No Ban Act, which imposes limitations of the President's authority to discriminatory restriction upon certain individuals from entering the United States. So I want you guys to give it up to Jay.
Thank you for having this wonderful event and march. And let's give a round of applause to MIRAC for being out here, for bringing us out here, for continuing this fight every single day. Just listening to everybody, you know, I want to just tell every single one of you who made it out here today, thank you. The most important thing you can do is show up. It's the most important thing you do. And what a beautiful day to be outside in Minnesota and to stand up for something that's important. I want you to hold up this moment for yourself and for the people across the state to know that people are going to continue to come out. Today, for Muslims across the world, it's the day of Ashura. Ashura is a day that we remember when God gave victory of the people over the Pharaoh. And so today, many Muslims across the country, like myself, are fasting. We fasted from last night till this morning, and then we will break our fast at sunset. And this day is an important day as a reminder for all of us. Why do we fast on Ashura? Why do we remember this day? Because there are pharaohs in every single generation. There are pharaohs in every single time. There are pharaohs today in corporate America. There are pharaohs in the government, including the biggest pharaoh that we have in Washington, D.C. And it's up to the people to fight. It's up to the people to demand justice, and it's up to the people to do that. And the one lesson we learned from the story of Moses is that when the people are united and God is with them, even the mighty sea will respect that and depart. And God will give us victory. So this is an important day for us as Muslims, and I want you to know that we're not going to give up. We're not going to give up. And it doesn't take, a huge amount of crowds. It takes a lot of courage. It takes few people who are courageous, who will not stop, who will continue to show up, who will continue to make that impact. And we got to tell the truth in America. America has been separating families from the inception. They've been separating Native American lives and families since the inception, putting kids in boarding schools, taking their families away, moving people out of their homes, putting them into concentration camps called reservations. That's the history of America. It is. And then they stole African Americans. They stole my brothers and sisters from Africa and brought them here for what? For bondage, for use of their own corporate greed. It's always been this about greed. Wherever you look, it's about greed. Why are they taking native land? Greed. Why are they taking advantage of poor people? Why are they taking advantage of people of color? Greed. It's always been that constant battle. But the reality is, most of us who uphold the system of greed, that's filled in greed, don't even get anything out of it. So the question for many of the people today who are defending corporate greed, who are defending government greed, why are you supporting a system that you yourself still live check to check? Why are you still standing for a system that doesn't see you other than a number? And the truth is, this land is a native land, and this land is a Latino land. It's always been Latino. Half of this country has been Mexico for most of its time. And what happened? What is happening in Latin America is exactly what's happening all over this country and all over the world, which is America continues to take, continues to rob resources, continues to ignore human beings no matter where we go. If the job leaves here in Minnesota, if the job leaves in Michigan, you know where it goes? It lands in China. It lands in other parts of the world. But that job doesn't translate. It becomes now a sweatshop in some part of the world. And then the rest of us are benefiting off of that. What does that tell us about what type of system we have built? We have built a system that does not recognize human beings for who we are. We should be taking care of each other. We should be seeing each other. We should be listening to each other. We should value each other. That's what we should be doing in America. And if we see that and we believe that in our core, then we would have solved the immigration problem in America a long time ago. Because the reality is, every single American, except Native American and enforced African American slave, is an immigrant to this country. Don't tell me to get to the back of the line. You never had a damn line to come into this country. You came in here and stole Native Americans who welcomed you. You stole their land. You committed genocide in this country, and now you're talking about getting back to the line? And what is ICE? ICE is a continuation of the enforcement of law enforcement wherever you find it. Wherever you find it, whether it's local police, whether it's the federal government police, whether it's the ICE agents and the border protection, or our own military that goes across the rest of the world and creates havoc and kills innocent people everywhere else. That is the America that we have created, and we are all guilty of it. But I'm going to tell you this, it takes these moments right here. It takes us to come out today and to march in this city and to say we are not going anywhere and we are changing America for better. And we are going to recognize the pain that exists in this country. The massive people who are incarcerated, who have been separated from their families in this country, the massive amount of people who have been separated from their families who can't unite, and the massive people who are denied to connect with their families at the border. That is America, and we're going to change it. We're going to change it, and we're going to do it together. So my pledge to all of you on this day of Ashura is that I personally believe deep down in my heart that if we stand together, if we see each other, and we ask God to intervene, that God will intervene, just like He intervened when the people cried, and Moses cried out for God, and we saw a victory of the Pharaoh, one of the biggest pharaohs of this life, of our lifetimes. And you know what? We can win any pharaoh. We can win against any pharaoh in any land. And we'll start one right here in the state of Minnesota. And we'll start ones across the state and across this country. So I'm going to tell you today, I believe, as I'm fasting today on the day of Ashura, that we can win over tyrants and pharaohs, and no matter where they are. And it starts at the ballot box. But I'm going to tell you a little story that's going to shock you. Liberians, our brothers and sisters who just got DED, many of you don't know that it was not the Democrats that got that away. The Democrats celebrated it, they didn't accomplish that. It was a Republican senator from, I think, Montana that was able to put a line item into a defense bill that gave DED to Liberians. What does that tell you about this political system? We have been duped for too long. It's about us. It's never about which color that exists or which party that exists. It's always been about us. We cannot give no more a blanket vote to a party without real, tangible results and real demand of policy change. We are tired of Democrats telling us that they're going to solve problems and never solve the problems. Even when they had all three houses, they could have fixed immigration. They didn't do it. And don't wait for the Republicans to even see you as a human being. They can't even recognize children that are being separated from their families at the border. What does that tell us? We have a morally corrupt politician and a system in this country. And until we rise up and recognize it and challenge it and stop it, nothing is going to happen. But you know what? There is a revolution. And people are gathering in front of buildings like this all over this country. And we're not going anywhere. We're going to continue to fight and demand justice by any means necessary.
Like a real badass, like chingona, like Latina, indígena, like dope ass mujer. So y'all gotta give it up for her because damn bro, if y'all see her, y'all will recognize her because she's always organizing. She's always in the community. So make sure y'all remember her face and her name because she's gonna be someone huge. Period! Her name is Isabel.
That was so damn powerful. Thank you so much, love. Like, honestly, that was amazing. Real quick, I just want to say one thing. Don't forget this moment. Don't forget why you're here. Don't forget why we are here. Never forget the injustices that you are fighting for, because once you do, you are repressing your own humanity and who you are as an individual. Because if I don't fight for my sister and if I don't fight for my brother, then who am I to be human? Who am I to love? Ask yourself that. What is love with a limit? Love is nothing. Love keeps going and going and going and going until you know that they have a free life, that they know they can live freely. Some people would say that I've been blessed to be born in this land. I don't know, to be honest.
Say that!
But I know I have so many friends who live in fear for no damn reason. Because they have stripped them of their rights because they weren't born here. That makes no type of sense for me. Because as humans, we migrate. Migration is literally a natural form of resisting. It's a natural form of existing. People see it all the time in history. Natives, Europeans, everybody has migrated once in their history. And for these politicians to label us as criminals because we are migrating for our people, para nuestra gente, that's not okay. Don't tell me that, because I know the hearts of my families. I know the hearts of my friends.
Yes, ma'am.
And don't you dare question that. So I ask of y'all today, and every single day, educate yourself. Spend time with somebody that maybe you don't know too much about them. Keep going. Be a representative of love. You are each representatives of love because we are human. We are love, period. Don't ever let that go. And if the Republicans, religious people be coming up to you saying that you're not this, you're not that, that's BS. Because what are they doing? What are they doing to love people? So I just want to say thank you so much for coming out, y'all. Because truly, when we bound together as people, when we bound together como un pueblo, then that's when we see the power. Then that's when we truly see what we are capable of. Because one person can't do it all. It takes more than a village. It takes more than a nation. It takes heart. It takes power. It takes passion. It takes love. So thank y'all so much for coming out.
Thanks so much for sharing that. That's what we need, love. We have seen so much polarization, and we are here and you're there, and you forget about to love each other. People, especially the people who says we're Christian. I'm a Christian as well, but some people are using the Bible and using the name of God and then Jesus just to be racist. Using the Bible to be xenophobic, are using the Bible to be all type of horrible things. And that's not right. We need to come to the foundation where to care and worry and care about our others. So this moment is very important, not only for us who is immigrant, but for all of us. Because without you guys here, we wouldn't be so strong. We need to be together, we need to be united, and we need to often demand for justice, for change, because they work for us. They work for us. So here in front of Tina Smith to tell her that she needs to do something. She needs to do better for us.
Yes, she does.
She needs to do something. Because we pay. If we buy one piece of candy, which is 10 cents, we're giving taxes. We're giving these motherfucker taxes. So everything that we are paying and doing, we're paying our taxes. So we are here united. Thank you so much for you guys coming out. This moment is very special. So now we're gonna get ready to get back. So we're going to follow the band. Follow the band.
Y'all ready? Go start marching again.
And also, let us not forget why we are here. This is Tina Smith's office. She is here, ella está aquí because of us, or for the people that can vote. Para ustedes o para nosotros, pues. Así que acuérdense que... ¿Ya? Okay, let's just keep going.
Se ve! Oh, thank you so much for all the artists and the 18 volunteers that came out and actually did all this. Y'all rock! And then we'll legalization for all, period. Because that's how it is. There should always be legalization for all.
You guys can stop. We're gonna turn the van. So just stop marching. We're gonna turn around. No, we're good.
Sorry, here, let's do some chants while they're around.
Keep on marching, my bad. Sorry.
All right, se ve, se siente. Se ve, se siente. Se ve, se siente.
That's hilarious.
Ya nos vamos.
Yeah. Oh.
Message me if there's anything else I can volunteer in.
Yeah, I will. You can count on that.
Sounds good.
Because I'm going to get busy.
No, thank you for giving me the chance. You can take care. All right, bye.
Hey everyone, this is Emma. Thanks for watching. As you probably just heard, we're gonna march back to where we started now, so I'm gonna end this stream. We're here at Senator Tina Smith's office outside. Just left some chalk messages. And we're gonna take a walk back to the park that we started at. Thanks everybody for watching and for sharing.